Hello everyone and welcome back to Web of the Week Tips, where we aim to provide you with some really useful information on how you can either learn or improve your computer and online skills. We are pleased to present you with our third tip, where you'll also get the chance of meeting our special guest, who's actually a very long way away, so do keep watching. During these times where we're trying as much as possible to stay inside our homes, we've also noticed that more and more we're trying to communicate with people without leaving our homes. Now, the easy way of doing this is just by picking up your phone and calling your friend or the member of your family. But this also presents some disadvantages. The first thing is you've got to hold your phone next to your ear, which can often be annoying. The second one is that you don't, or it's very difficult, to talk to more than one person at a time, which is also a real advantage of some other tools. And the third one, which to me is the most important, is that you can't see people, which is so important at the moment to be able to see people's smiles and their reactions to what you're saying in order to keep the smile on your own face. So that's why we think that it's the perfect time to either learn or perfect your skills in video calling. Now, there are lots of tools out there which allow us to video call, but in order to keep it simple today, we're going to focus on one particular tool. We're going to focus on the one that the most people use out there today, but also the one that we happen to use for our Web of the Week team meetings. And that tool is called Zoom. Don't worry if you use one of the other tools already, and do keep watching, as I'm sure that some of the tips will also be useful, given that the features are often similar, whichever the tool you're using. In order to remain as simple as possible at the start of your journey in learning about video calling, we're also going to only focus on joining a video conversation that has already been organized by someone else. Now, this may be a member of your family or a good friend who sent you an invitation, which will look something like this. Now, when you click on the invitation, you'll see all the details, including a Join Zoom meeting link. If it's the first time you're joining Zoom, when you click on this, it will open a window. Now, nothing will happen. The window will just load. So at this point, just click on Download and Run Zoom. The process will be different whether you're on a tablet or on a computer, but whatever, always click on Download. I'm going to show you here on a computer. As you see, it's started to download a file. When this is finished and the circle has gone all the way round, we can then click on this in order to open the installation package. Now here, this is what we call a wizard, which will help you on your way to installing Zoom. Just click on Continue and Install. You may be prompted, like me at this point, to enter your password, which I'll do here. Don't worry, if the invitation came from a friend, you're in completely safe hands. Then you click on Install Software, which can take a few minutes, but just be patient, and there we go. The installation was successful. Now, when I close this, I can click on Move Trash or Keep, depending on what you prefer. And this will open the Zoom application. Don't worry if it doesn't directly open your Zoom meeting. Just come straight back to your initial email and click on the link again. This will open a new tab and prompt you to open Zoom US. So click here, and this will open the first step of testing, which is whether you can see yourself on the camera. I can see myself, so that means that the camera is definitely working. Just remember that you also have the option of joining without the video, which sometimes can be useful if you're still in your pajamas. For the demonstration here, however, I am going to join with the video so that you can see what it's all about. This then opens the meeting and prompts us with the next step, which is to test our speaker or microphone. The first thing is that I can hear a ringtone, so I click on Yes. And when I speak and pause, I can hear a replay, and that means that my microphone is also working. So I click on Yes and join with computer audio, and we're in. Hey Lydia, great to see you.
Hey Guy, great to see you too. Your hair is so long.
Thanks. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's lockdown for you, but we just deal with it, don't we? So, Lydia, for everyone who's watching, Lydia is my American cousin. Where are you calling us from today, Lydia?
I'm in Southern California in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's so cool. I wish I was there too, but at least I can see you.
Yeah, and I can hear you too. It's great.
I know. I mean, that really is the advantage of Zoom. So, Lydia, thanks for joining us. I'm going to show our viewers a couple of top tips on Zoom. Is that all right with you?
Yep, go for it.
Perfect, right. So the first tip is about muting your microphone. Now, this can also be useful if you receive a phone call during a Zoom conversation and everyone else doesn't need to hear about it. You can mute your microphone by clicking down on the button here. So Lydia, can you demonstrate by muting your microphone and then shouting at us?
Yep, here I go.
And there we go. We definitely can't hear Lydia, but it's better when we can. So Lydia, can you come back?
Okay, I'm back.
Perfect. The second tip is about your video. So if you also need to stop your video for whatever reason it may be, you can click on the stop video icon in the same place down in the bottom left-hand corner. So again, Lydia, can you demonstrate this by stopping your video?
Yep, okay. My video is off, but you can still hear me.
I can still hear you, but all I can see is Lydia. Now, we've joined a Zoom conversation, and as I explained earlier, it's always better to see people. So, Lydia, can you come back? And perfect, we can still see Lydia. So those are the two top tips that I wanted to show you today. Thanks so much, Lydia, for joining us. It really has been a great help.
Of course, thank you, Guy.
Great. So hopefully you'll have a lovely day, as I think it's the start of the day for you.
Yep, it's the morning. I still have my pajamas on.
Well, there you go. But that's what Zoom's about. So thanks so much for joining. Can you just let us leave the meeting so that I can show everyone?
Yep.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Lydia, and see you very soon.
Yep, see you soon.
So everyone, you can leave the meeting just by clicking on the leave button down here. Bye, Lydia.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye. And there you go. So those are the two main tips about using Zoom, which I hope was really useful for you. This is a really cool tool that comes in handy at the moment. So what we thought was that we would do our own Web of the Week Zoom conversation this Wednesday at 11 o'clock British time. If you'd like to join us to find out some other top tips which are going to be providing live on the day, just send us your email address by clicking on the help button on Web of the Week at the top and entering in Zoom with your email address. We'll then send you an invitation and really hope that as many of you watching us today will join us then. So all I have to say now is see you all on Wednesday.